Good afternoon. Welcome to the Professor Maima Show. Hope you are doing well wherever watching me around the world. Please subscribe, share, and like this video. So today I want to show you something. As you can see, we did our planting of our farm yesterday. We were planting maize seeds. First of all, we had dug the holes, and then after that we put in it's called manure, cow dung, and then after the cow dung, we put in the fertilizer. This fertilizer for maize, a modern fertilizer, and then we put in the seeds, maize seeds for growing. We had bought from Acrovet, and then after that we covered the maize holes, isn't it? And we were doing, as you can see, we were doing measurements uh, between the holes, something like, I think if I'm not wrong, 35 centimeters from one line to another, and then between the maize seed holes, it's 1 foot, like this is 1 foot. My 1 foot here between the maize seeds, just 1 foot. Yes. So as you can see, the farm is doing well. The bananas are doing well, and then the fruits also, the purpose. You can see the farm. Yes, yes. So today, that's why I want to talk to you about the CBC curriculum. They called password curriculum. To me, it's just it's a useless curriculum that won't help people. The real wealth is to teach young children, young generation, that the wealth belongs to the soil. They have shown you this shamba belongs to the soil. This soil that I'm picking up, and throwing on the camera is what what will give us wealth. That's why I'm saying no free education in Kenya. So Kenya is a very interesting country. They are going to impeach the DP of Kenya, DP Gachagua, because of gross misconduct. Okay, we know that we are led by thieves. So it just want to confirm that we are led by thieves. It's like someone steals a phone from you, and then he or she is caught, but you want to confirm that he stole the phone by making him or her to pose with the phone. That's what I'm talking about. No free education in Kenya. There's a lot of money that is being stolen by our leaders, because that's why the DP Gachagua, the deputy president of Kenya, is facing impeachment in our Kenyan parliament. Most people go into power to make money. Like now, people my age, someone reaches 40, he has nothing. Some of them have gone even to live with parents, maybe because they have nothing. Now, when they get that opportunity to get a job in government or any good job in a company, the first thing is to steal money. And what do they do with the money? The first thing is to steal money to buy land, and then build their house, and then to start now acquiring a lot of wealth that you cannot. Someone acquires so much wealth that you see you don't even need. There's a former billionaire. There's a billionaire who died. The guy had over 600 acres that he was living on. He had built serious business ventures, big malls, big flats, and he had only 2 children and 4 grandchildren. So even if those children reach even 200 people, that wealth is more than enough. So someone just wants to accumulate so that people can praise him. But for what? Where the empire? Where the Roman Empire? Where the British Empire? Now American Empire is on the decline. So that's what I'm saying. No free education in Kenya because people are not taught principles of loyalty, principles of integrity, principle of selfless, principles of hard work, isn't it? That's why I'm saying no free education in Kenya. And the reason is, if you had free education from nursery to grade 12, that's the basic education, people have knowledge, and then they'll start earning their assets. Maybe someone has a skill or talent in something, and then they have the basic education. And then the government, because it's led by people who are knowledgeable, creates industries that employs this young man or woman. They start saving in a circle, and then they buy their first land, maybe up country. They buy another land here for commercial purposes. They also start a business for commercial purposes. Then with that, we won't have someone reaching 40 years, 50 years, 60, has nothing. Or he just has basics. So that now he wants to steal everything in sight. In fact, the problem with our leaders, they steal until when they don't need to steal. If now someone like me, you gave me, let's say even 10 acres, I'm starting there, 10 acres. The reason is I want my children to also inherit something and my grandchildren. In those 10 acres, I live on 2 acres. Another 2 acres, I'll do serious commercial farming, maybe maize farming, poultry keeping. That's around let's say 2 to 3 acres. Serious commercial farming. You keep poultry, you do grow maize crops, you grow fruits. That's already 5 acres. Another 5 acres, I'll do some, be a rent collector. I'll do commercial, maybe build nice bungalows, because I'm speaking to what I have. A nice build bungalows, 20 bungalows, 2 bedroom, and then there's also space for people to park their cars for recreation. And maybe one house is going for $20,000, $200. So they're already 20, that's 400,000 per month. So in a year, I'm already approaching 5 million Kenya shillings. That's $50,000. So if you have 5 million and you are saving all of it in a circle, because you also have other, I'm a teacher, I'm a lecturer. I'm assuming by that time you have a government that also values education, whereby I get paid a minimum of $3,000 per month, 300,000, so that my salary caters for my needs. And then what I get for my investment, I do other development. I even start more businesses, isn't it? Now that is good for me. But now, so that if my net worth is given, it cannot even pass, it can even not pass even more than 20 million Kenya shillings. That's over $200,000. It cannot even pass there, isn't it? It cannot pass there. But now someone is worth over 10 billion. For what? You're just amassing. And this world, we are in 2024. The year 21, 24, whatever is built now will just be useless. Because the future generations will come. They say, want to build houses that reach even the sun. They flatten everything, rebuild afresh. All your generations, when they get those properties, they convert them in other things. Or if it's too much land, they even sell some of it, so that they are with the land they can do what? They can manage. Here someone has 10,000 acres, surely. Even if you get such an inheritance, how can you keep 10,000 acres? You may even keep only 5. The other 5 sell, and then the money used for development on these other 5, isn't it? Because 5,000 acres is serious management. It's not something you can just keep. And these people have even 100,000 of acres. So for what? You are one person. That's why I'm saying no free education in Kenya. If we had free education, people will have knowledge, they will learn skills, they will learn principles. And the reason I see this, look at a country like Sweden. It offers free education, free medical care, and social welfare for the people who cannot support themselves. The country has leaders who even walk on the streets with no bodyguards because they have nothing to fear. You only fear if you have stolen everything, that you even fear your neighbors. The day in Kenya that people live without walls, without fences, is the day Kenya will have developed. Because it will mean everyone can afford to survive, everyone can have 3 square meals per day, anyone can afford to buy assets, can afford to live in a decent home. That's what people are seeing. But now the older generation, they see if you accumulate too much, a lot, that's when you are winning. You're not winning, you're losing. Because sooner or later, the people who have will outnumber the ones who have. That is coming. Like the way it happened in the French Revolution. Remember the story of the French queen Antoinette, people are dying. She was told they want bread. She said they should eat cake because she has accumulated so much. She doesn't know that the people even don't have food, don't have water, don't have even anywhere to live. Now it blinds you as a man when you just grab, grab until it means you you have no humanity in you. Humanity means when you're in leadership, you're content with what you have earned. Because I'm assuming by the time you get to a president, vice president, you have accumulated enough wealth. You have reached that self-actualization. Remember that Maslow's hierarchy of needs, basics going up. You have reached self-actualization whereby you have all your basics covered. That is food, shelter, clothing, medical care. I also had medical care there. Transport, you have your own car. You have your titles maybe, isn't it? Degrees, academic certificates. So you're looking for self-actualization to get leadership. Now to change society in the image, to shape society in a way. But now, that's when people who are in between 40 to 70 attempt to steal. So you are stealing and you think you'll enjoy this wealth forever. You can't. You may steal billions. We have seen in this country, people stealing hundreds of billions, and then they die and they are buried in that small hole that even a person who has nothing is buried in. And that doesn't mean that you should not aspire to be rich. Yes, you should be rich. You should be rich through your own effort. Because if it's stealing, you can steal every day. As a president, you can wake up every day and you're stealing 100 million. Yes, easy. But a small person like me has to work hard, reinvent himself. And that's why I love being a man. You see, as a man, you can reinvent yourself at any age. Remember the story of the Senegalese president? He started running for the president at 40 years. The moment he reached 80, he got the seat. You see? So as a man, you can start at any age. Any age, you can be 40, you can be 50, you can be 60, and you reinvent yourself. That's why women are always advised to get the best man, to give them their best life. Isn't it? If you ask our sisters, that's why they always tell, get the best man, a man of value, who will give you the life you want. Instead of wasting your best years with a useless, hopeless man, by the time now you are in those ages now whereby you cannot maybe even start a family or have children, when you look around you, the people that will have married you are already dead. They're already old. They don't even have the energy. You understand? But if you're a young woman and you get a man of value, you'll even live longer. You'll achieve all your dreams easily. But if you continue suffering with a useless man, hopeless man with nothing, you'll keep on suffering until old age. But a man can reinvent himself at any age, and that's a fact. So that's why I'm saying no free education in Kenya, because this is supposed to give people knowledge, principles, skills, so that they can start earning their own. There's nothing as beautiful when you had nothing and used your knowledge to acquire wealth. I'm telling you, you'll be telling your grandchildren, you'll say, oh, yes, I suffered a lot, many years. But God blessed me one time with something, opened doors for me, and I got a breakthrough, and I used that opportunity to build on what I had acquired. I learned from somewhere, but I didn't stop there. Because now I had started working or started a business, I started adding more land. I had one house that someone had built for me, but I didn't stop there. I bought land somewhere else and built myself even a bigger house. And then after that, I acquired more land, started doing commercial plots through my effort, through my knowledge. But now if you are a leader, you just grab it. You see, that's why I'm saying no free education in Kenya. If you had free education, these leaders, these future leaders that we want to shape in this young generation, when they reach that up there, they'll say, I cannot steal. What I have is enough for me because I was able to work hard, acquire enough assets for me, my children and grandchildren, isn't it? But now they want to steal and steal and steal and steal and steal and steal until there's nothing for everyone. So that the people who have the 99.9%, when a society reaches whereby those who have are in the minority, and I mean micro minority, I don't know if there's such a word. If the ones who have are in the micro minority, and the ones who don't have, who have nothing, the poor, are in the super majority, oh, my friend, you better just find another country if you are the super rich, because the super majority will just take you out, because they have nothing to lose. Even the army will side with them, because the same army will be from those people. That's why I'm saying no free education in Kenya, because we have leaders who don't really understand the world. This world we may acquire everything, but no one will live. In fact, now when you reach 100, that's when you begin to suffer a lot. You are like a furniture, you are carried out and put outside. Is that what you want? I'd rather you are content with what you can work for and achieve than what you steal. Because if you are up there and you are a billionaire and you have gotten it through stealing, there's no difference between you and that phone thief on the road who is beaten up or lynched. You are all the same. It's just that you are up there, the common people cannot get to you. But the day they get to you is the day you see fire. So that's what I'm saying. No free education in Kenya. So I want to pray for you who's watching me, that you have a long life, that your dreams become a reality, and you become rich and prosperous. Not only you, your children and grandchildren, that your dreams, they have said, become reality. You get a job, you get a good partner, you're able to travel outside this country, you get well rich and wealthy through the work of your own hands, you get business partners, you get business grants, you build that flat, isn't it? And then I also pray for myself to get big money through my hard work, build a big technological university that trains future entrepreneurs and offers big jobs, well-paying jobs for the young Gen Zs, and earns me money and also money for our government. That's my prayer. Amen. So you have liked what I've talked on this channel. Support our channel through mobile M-Pesa +254 769 729 327. Mobile M-Pesa +254 769 729 327. And as I always say, gwaheri ya kuonana, gwaheri.